Being fired from the UPS store by this cuck loser, fucking coward, cuck loser, won't even fire me at the beginning of my shift, waits till the end of my shift. Here he is.
How's it going, you guys? Okay, so I've seen a lot of funny shit while playing this game, alright? But this one has to come out on top. So over here, this dude, one of my good friends, was trying to get gears for Justice League Superman, and this is what happened.
You serious?
Oh man, so imagine trying to get gears and you didn't drop a single gear, but you dropped a shard. What good use is that? Man, I feel sorry for my friend, okay? But this is my account, right? I also need gears for Justice League Superman, but in my secondary account. Alright, so we dropped one gear, we dropped two gears, and we got a repeat of the other one. That's terrible, man. Alright, so the reason why I'm trying to get gears for my Justice League Superman is because obviously I have two accounts, right? So what's the point of having two accounts if you're going to build the same characters that you have in your main account and build the same characters in the secondary account? That's just have one. Alright, so we dropped 3 gears and we dropped the repeat of the first one. So it's actually 4 out of 5. And all my gems are gone. Alright, I mean, hey, it's not too bad. One last gear left. And I will work on my Justice League Superman so I can use him and fight in the new account. By the way, before I get into the fights we are going head to head with Atrocity. Before I get into that, this is my normal mode account, right? I want to go a different route than I went in my main. I want to build characters that I did not build in my main and use them instead. And I would advise, if you really want to enjoy this game, you need 2 accounts, because this game takes a long time to, to make progress in. And if you're like me, that wants to see how every character works, build every single character and use them, whether they do damage or not, I want to see how every character operates. So my new account is actually the characters that I didn't build in the main account at the start. I want to use them instead and see how that works out. It's all fun, baby. Nothing too serious here. Okay, so that it shouldn't have killed my entangling poison ivy, but it's okay. Better be safe than sorry. I hope you guys understood what I mean. The reason why I built my entangling poison ivy, King, and Batwoman the Drowned is they will help you finish normal mode, and then you start getting the resources that you need to build other characters. Those 3 are like the top notch, the first characters that you actually need to build whenever you start a new account, right? And then you start getting more characters and you start building more characters, and then you can decide to go whatever routes that you want. So after the DCU Superman release, that was pretty cool. Some of the gameplays that I've seen is pretty impressive. He's really, really good at 3 stars, which is which is majority of the Injustice 2 mobile gamers' wet dreams. It's like, just the thought of it makes you guys just like, oh my goodness, lose your minds. Well, I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad thing. It's a great thing, but, well, let me put it this way. First, let's see the rewards that we get for defeating the tier 4 boss. Okay, John Stewart, Green Lantern, and the garbage artifact. That's great. So, my thing is this. What I would really like to see is the UI. Only one person that I have had the pleasure of speaking with that said the same thing that I said. They need to tweak the UI, the game engine. They need to make a few changes to it so the characters can move a little bit differently and their attack patterns can be slightly differently and better. That's what I like to see. The game engine, they need to rework it a little bit. That's what I want to see. Because look, they released the Superman, right? He's great. But it's still the same thing. It's like you're using Collector or Silver Superman or any Superman. It's still the same thing. The only difference is his specials. His attack style is the same. His basic is the same. The jump attack is the same. The enemy still backs off into jump attacks. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking any credit away from the overpowered Superman that was released. I still don't like the fact that he can one-shot bosses at 3 stars. Because now, why would you want to get him to a higher star rating if he can already do what? I don't know, man. It's just my opinion. I just like to work hard before I reap the benefits of. Okay, so he killed Raven. I didn't expect this boss to be this difficult. But, when he takes away the healing, it makes League of Anarchy a little bit, he takes away the overpoweredness of the League of Anarchy. Now, because my Entangling Poison Ivy, whenever I'm using her, I am never scared of her dying. But over here, it's a little different. Okay, I kind of like that. Regeneration metrics, baby. For real, man. Combo interrupting normal mode bosses it's just not a great idea. He caught me. Okay, so we'll finish the rest of the fight. He's gonna die quickly. I know I messed up in the other one because, it's League of Anarchy. They are never really truly in a danger of dying, so you get a little bit reckless when you're using League of Anarchy. But Boss Shazam takes all that away, so now I will be a lot more careful. Normal mode bosses. Alright, so we're going to fight the most frightening boss in the solo raid so far. This guy. His basics are incredibly strong. And that's because he has Berserk. You see where it says Berserk in his description? Yeah. His specials, his basics, his super move is a total knockout. He will knock you out if you're not careful. Look, I'm blocking and look at the damage he's doing to my Entangling Poison Ivy. Alright. Scared or not, I will still have to confront him. So I'll be doing a lot of... Wait, what? Okay, so the network went out for a sec, but I fixed it. I will be doing a lot of blocking. This is why you need Raven in your team, because luckily for us, he is not immune to stun. So if you use this setup, you can actually one-shot this guy if you play well. And if your Entangling Poison Ivy is built like mine. Mine is at 8 stars currently. Invested a lot of time and a lot of resources into making her who she is right now. Alright, so 3 stacks, let's see. Okay, 3 stacks is not too bad, but it's also not too great. And look at that super move is almost here. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to that. Regeneration metrics. Do not let your Heartbreak Harley Quinn die, because the passive goes with her to the grave. All right, 5 stacks. Let's see. Okay, it's not that great, but it's still good. I think if we can stun him again, we should take a... Oh, he blocked. Okay, luckily for us, that did not crit, and we didn't die. Bro, if that special from him had critted, that would have been it. Game over. Okay, now that one didn't crit also. Thank you. Thank you. So he adjusted the power cost of my 3rd special, so I can't even stun him. Oh, and he did it again. All right. That's almost it. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, so he's almost dead. Okay. Can you stop increasing the power cost of my 3rd special? If we can at least just stun him one more time, that would be it for this fight. All right, stun. All right, that's a clean one shot from your girl right there. Man, when you play the game, you get used to certain things. The first time, I used to be terrified of this guy. I would spend 2 days, 3 days fighting him, you know? So we are at the final boss Raven, and I did a bit of a percentage shell damage with King and Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam. And this is what we are left with. The last pip of the day. And you know what I just noticed? I noticed that I was distracted and I equipped the wrong artifact on Batwoman the Drowned. Now the default artifact that I have on her in my normal mode account is the regeneration metrics, because she doesn't have a lot of health. But in this situation, I put Armored Superman and took away Classic Wonder Woman, because Raven is immune to crits and lethals, right? So when I put Armored Superman for extra defense for my Batwoman the Drowned, which means she is a little bit more tankier. Now that would give room for me to put another artifact on my Batwoman the Drowned, which is the level 1 Crown of Kandak, so I can kill this boss in one take. And I forgot to equip Crown on Batwoman the Drowned. That means there is a high chance that we will not defeat this boss, because look at the hazard dot damage per second. It's very small. Now, if I had the Crown of Contact, these values would have gone all the way up to 1 mil, and I would have defeated Raven. I'm a little disappointed, but it's okay. I don't know what I was thinking. Probably distracted by the thought of how sexy Enchantress is, but you know, we have more time to think about that later. Alright, so maybe the super move will help. The values went all the way up to 558. Okay, still not great. No, it doesn't seem like we're gonna be able to pull this off. Nope. I can't believe that actually worked. Okay, so she blocked this time. I'm surprised the underhit works to an extent without the God Killer though. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't record a lot in my main account, alright? But this is the first time I will be using a silver character in the solo raid. And I know you guys might be thinking, what are you doing, man? You know? But it is what it is. I do shit like this all the time. And I'm actually happy to be testing this out, okay? I do this so you don't have to. Or you can still if you want to. But eventually you will come a stage in your account where you would want to. If all that makes any sense. But yeah, we have Silver Wonder Woman at 13 stars. With Green Lantern. And then Shazam. Green Lantern is here because of the shield. And I am beginning to think I should not have used Green Lantern. Because the shield doesn't look like it's gonna hold. The shield is for me to combo interrupt a lot more easier because the AI just moves really aggressively sometimes. Like, so aggressive it doesn't make any sense. And then Shazam is here to boost her attack. I could have gone with better characters like Multiverse the Flash, you know, classic Wonder Woman. But why would I use classic Wonder Woman when there is already a Wonder Woman there? I don't like to play my game like that. Why would I want to use two Wonder Womans in a team? Only if I want to just, you know, mess around in arena.
This is for the rogues.
So he aggressively used his special like the motherfucker that he is, right? And now we don't have the shield anymore. Midway into the battle, we already lost the shield. Now we have to combo interrupt, which totally negates the need for me to use the shield in the first place. Okay. So next time I use this, I will use Justice League the Flash, and then I will also use somebody to give some kind of buff, like maybe Girl of Steel Supergirl. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, that should work. Yeah. Okay, so she's really smooth with the combo interruption. Dark Metal cards level 6 on her. Every hit is a crit. I like that. She's pulling out 2.8 mil on that third special, which is absolutely lovely. We love to see that.
Cold front's coming.
Okay, that third special is very powerful, but the basics are not that great. I'm pretty sure if she was doing dot damage, that this would have been a lot better, which is something I don't like about the game. It prioritizes dot damage over any other attack, which is pretty lame. But let's see how much we did. Okay, 32 mil, and this would have gone all the way up to 50 mil if I had used a better team selection, which I will continue to explore. Now over here we are doing something pretty insane. Legendary Blue Beetle with a 3-star Classic the Flash as a support. I'm about to get my Classic the Flash to 4 stars, and I'll see if it's a lot better than this. What I don't like about this guy is his special 3. Yo, Classic the Flash special 3, why did they mess that up? How can the enemy hit you when you're performing a special and there's no way for you to perform the special without the enemy fucking hitting you? I don't know if you guys have tried that, because he stands around that staggers a little bit. Oh, we lost all the power bars. Now I will have to use a special 3 on Classic the Flash. Oh yeah, so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Look, just watch. I'm doing the special 3 and he just starts hitting me. Anyways, we are all about to unlock Legendary DCU Superman, okay? That I am excited for, but I'm still not sure I will pay for his gears. Man, I would rather spend that money and buy me some Enchantress gears. You know what I mean? Oh yes. Buy me some Enchantress gears, yo. Okay? Because I am not obsessed with one-shotting characters. I am obsessed with enjoying the game. But now, seriously, why would they say he is free and then, put a price on his gears? And then some of you guys were like, but, at least you get to unlock the character for free. Bro, maybe I'm missing something. Does the word free mean something different now? Or did everybody just forgot what free means? How is it free when you have to pay for some parts of it? I mean, maybe it's just a United States thing. In my part of the world, when somebody says free, it means you get everything free. Everything. Not some things. Free means everything. It's like this. I want to award one of my viewers a free car. Right? And you get the car, but there's no tires. Are you going to be like, you're going to look at me and talk and tell me, dude, what happened to the car? And I'm like, yeah, that's a free car right there. And then you like, where's the tires? And I tell you that you have to buy the tires yourself. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I mean, maybe it's just me, man. I don't understand the world anymore. Everything just means everything else now. But yeah, what else? This isn't looking too bad. I will compare that with a 4-star support from Classic the Flash and see if it's a little better. It should be a lot better. It should be. Dark Metal cards on Blue Beetle because I don't know. I don't have Jokerized Batarangs and I don't know any other artifact that's gonna be great on him. Now we tested the Classic the Flash as a support. Now we are going to test Killer Frost as a support and compare the two damages and see which one is higher. So it's the old versus the new. So the reason why I don't really like the old Blue Beetle is simply because of his design. Now, if this new Blue Beetle was a gold character, I will still be rocking my boy because this drip is looking incredibly good. Yo, the colors and the design is just so sick.
Mind if we get a picture out? Bet your gears can't do this.
I really can't wait to get my Blue Beetle up to 7 stars. That is gonna be great. But you know what would be even greater? If I can get my hands on some Enchantress gears. I've been waiting in the store, saving gems, saving gear materials, waiting my ass off. When the last time that it came around, I didn't know. I wasn't paying close attention. And I didn't have any gems to use to get me Enchantress gears. Now that I'm ready, I just can't seem to find it. Yo, I know I'm free to play, but I will spend money on them Enchantress gears if it comes around next. But okay, so we killed the boss. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and a subscribe if you enjoy my silly content.